Welcome back. I did want to briefly talk to someone about some little magic thing. Yamika. Darn it. Oh, I want to go to the magic guy up in the top right. That's where they are. Here we are. I want to sell, and keeping in mind that inventory space is a thing, I guess I'll eventually have to start freeing Petpets or something, or pets, or something like that. Yeah, I'm not going to use these. They're not worth anything either. Well, I guess it's 7 each, isn't it? So that's only 45. At least use one. For fun. I need to put it on your bar. It's a little annoying. Kablam! Beautiful. Now imagine the grenades are any more interesting. Oh, they actually don't hurt me. That's interesting. That's good to know. Although I don't intend to use them. Also, are the grenades considered magic? I mean, this bomb is. It's a magic bomb. So that should actually give me 80? Oh, yeah, there we go. Cool. Still worth basically nothing. But keeping my inventory slightly lighter. By a little bit. I'm really bummed though that I can't. Oh, you can't drop these though, I guess. So you could just leave these behind forever. So if I start running out of inventory space, the first thing to go will be these. It's weird it calls them a quest item though. But whatever. Okay, so training, as promised. So we are slightly less squishy. So the one thing that we would like to... So we could potentially do a lot of training right now, because we could get moon tokens. That can increase our intelligence, and that would be nice, because we're actually kind of hurting for MP right now, as far as I might be able to believe. But everything else would also be good to work on. I feel like enemies feel like they have a lot of HP right now, which means that our strength is too low. It feels like we do not have much HP right now, which means our defense is too low. I don't know what agility does. Does it just make you fast? I'm not sure. So I can get more plain stuff. We can get more plain ones, which should hopefully happen pretty quickly at this point. Oh, not that one. Also pushes them back, which is convenient for me. There we go. Yeah, so we should be able to do that pretty quickly each time. Does our magic get refilled? It should. Yes. Oh, but our magic gets reset too. The choice magic we were using. Beautiful. Hey! Plain token. So we could do that a lot of times, and then get a lot of plain tokens, in theory. So I don't know why I would fight anything else though, because the other things that give me plain tokens are a lot harder, I feel like. Variable amounts of damage, being kind of annoying. So I feel like I could just do this a bunch of times. I guess I should probably not just do this, because that would be kind of dull. Well, how many more times? I would have to do a decent number more times to get these increased in quality. Does this cost more? Okay, so I'd have to fight the lieutenant again. But it would be nice to increase those other stats since it's so easy to do so. I know I should. It's kind of difficult deciding whether to do this off screen or something. Trying to make it easier for you, dude. It's interesting that it has about the same damage to magic ratio, actually, if not slightly better. And of course, you can't usually sit there to just spam forever. I wish you would stop putting my magic on something I'm not using, though. I guess it goes quickly. It's gonna be more annoying too. Oh, I didn't even need to use the bow. Nice. That's gonna be more and more annoying though if I have more and more things in my inventory or on my bar there. Good. And now we can just increase our strength and agility real quick. Again, not sure what agility does, but probably wouldn't be a bad idea to have it anyways. I wonder how many of these things exist, because I feel like I'm killing all of them. Just going to decimate the whole population. So, increasing my strength here might also mean killing these things more quickly. But maybe I should have started with that. Although I'm also using magic, so, which probably isn't affected. Not that I'm taking a particularly long time to kill this thing anyways. So I imagine that I should probably do at least a few fights for moon tokens. I don't see how else you'd really increase your stats in this game outside of grinding like this. I feel like this is a thing that kind of has to be part of you playing the game. And I'll just take the route of least resistance here, if I'm allowed to then. That being fighting this guy as opposed to anything else that gives me the same reward for more effort. Spoon victory dance. Again, another spoon. I can start playing the spoons actually. It's the best instrument. Oh, there was some weird input lag there for a second. I guess you get stuck doing... I guess if you get stunned or something for a second, then your inputs get buffered or something. It's about as quick to do that, actually. We're good in there. Thing is, I should be able to see my damage start increasing as I do this here. If I can also put myself onto magic, onto the right magic, or... Darn it, I also have to change my... Or I could do that too. Okay, everything here works all the same. I have a feeling that increasing my strength will increase my bow damage too, though. I would think. There you go, so I can do something like that. Thing is, I need to change my weapon and my equipped hotbar item to do that. But I can also just do this. It's weird. My rate of fire is a little inconsistent there. But yeah, just tapping X to win also works. You can occasionally get items, I guess, that increase your... Actually, you can switch weapons pretty quickly. You can switch weapons immediately, but switching your hotbar is not requires you to wait to be able to actually use the item. It is not. It's something you can usually do immediately. So you do occasionally get items that increase your stats, but I don't think often enough to justify not doing what I'm doing now. I interrupted some animations there by accident and wasted some time, but oh well. Nice. So now we're all done with that. Nimble. So that means... So that really means now is, I suspect, for the next 5 or so, maybe... points, we can now use Moon or something like that, if I had to guess. Of course it costs more, and we are running out of money if we do this longer. I think what we did until now is at least worth it. Oh, this guy does not take a ton of damage though. He would be stronger, but jeez. Stuck like this, things can go south very quickly. Or you can stun lock me, that's fine too. Is this how life has to be? Well, it's kind of weird. So I feel like my stats aren't good enough for me to just easily grind this way, but at the same time that means that I need to increase my stats. Ah, got each other at least. Or that can happen. It's kind of random what happens if he catches me. It's just a little annoying. I feel like it should at least consistently result in me dying or not. He just has one attack that matters. Oh, you know? How much damage it does? Nothing. So to say, I do have a light attack here. I know it does nothing to him. Ah, I feel like that thing homes in on you a little bit or something. And maybe if you're just careful about making sure you're running away as he attacks you. Because I think the other times that he's killed me after locking me in place like that, what's happened was that I was fiddling with my inventory as he got me, so I wasn't actually running away immediately. Yeah, I might have to do something other than just grinding this guy like this, because aside from money issues, this is going to take way too long. But then how else do I get better stats if my stats aren't good enough to fight this guy right now consistently? It's kind of a weird situation to be in. I should even just tell you that you can't use an attack instead of letting you go through the animation of trying to use it and not being able to do so. Back here. Oh, now we... naturally. Now he gets me. There you go. That's one at least. That's 1 token. Naturally, that should probably go into my intelligence, because I do still have issues with not having... Does it actually let me use stronger spells? But I still hurt on my my max MB. Yeah, my next one, I still need a moon token for it. Next. Jeez, I now have to fight this guy a lot of times. Now I should have increased my damage instead. I'm not sure what to do. Maybe I'll just keep on going. I don't need to have much money left to spend at this point. So it's not like I can increase my stats much more anyways. So I guess I'll leave it there. I feel like that training was necessary though. Imagine they expect... And since they open up something that will let you grind for moon tokens, I figure that means they expect you to be in moon token territory stat-wise at that point. But being in moon token territory stat-wise doesn't make me good enough to actually be willing to grind for moon tokens, because it takes a long time to do that fight. So I don't know now, because if I actually had to increase all my stats that same way this time, that would mean I'd have to do another 25 fights of that, which doesn't seem quite right to me. Rank 2 at night. What's my night rank come from, actually? When did my rank increase? Did that come from increasing all my stats to some amount or something? Or does that increase the story? I don't know. But anyways, see you everyone. Next time we'll head on down to the next town, or at least be en route. Bye everyone.